There's a pattern most men never see until it's already happened to them. A woman who barely noticed you at one point in her life will suddenly look at you completely differently at another. Not because you changed, but because she did. Attraction has a clock most men don't know exist. There are three specific ages where a woman's need for a steady man quietly peaks, where the very thing she once dismissed become the thing she's desperate to find. The third is the one nobody warns you about. Let me walk you through them in order because the order is the whole lesson. The first window, her mid-20s, when the fun stops being enough. In her early 20s, a woman is rarely looking for stability. She's drawn to excitement, intensity, the man who keeps her guessing, and the steady man often bores her. But somewhere around 24-25, something shifts. The chaos that used to feel exciting starts to feel exhausting. The unpredictable men reveal themselves as simply unreliable, and she begins quietly to crave the one thing she used to overlook. A man who is calm, consistent, and actually there. Most men her age are still trying to be exciting. The one already grounded becomes the one she can't stop thinking about. And the second window arrives when the noise gets louder. The second window, her late 20s, when everyone around her starts pairing off. This is when the pressure becomes real. She watches her friends getting engaged, settling down, building something. The casual dating that once felt free now feels like a treadmill she can't get off. There's a quiet clock she can suddenly hear ticking. About partnership, about family, about time. Her need for a man with direction, with intention, with a clear sense of where he's going becomes almost urgent. She's no longer impressed by men drifting to her life. She's looking for a man building one. The aimless charmer who held all the power in her early 20s gets passed over for the man who knows what he wants. If understanding is where you are stuck, I wrote a free handbook on exactly that. It's called Why She Pulls Away, and it teaches you the hidden psychology of attraction and how to become the man who doesn't get ghosted. It's in the description and it is completely free. The third window, the one nobody talks about, after it all falls apart. This is the harsh one. At some point, many women go through a rupture, a long relationship that collapses, a marriage that ends, a betrayal that breaks something. And in the quiet that follows, her need for a certain kind of man reaches a depth it never had before. Not a fixer, not a rescuer, a man who is genuinely steady when her whole world isn't, who doesn't flinch at her pain, doesn't rush her through it, doesn't need anything from her while she's rebuilding. And here's the part that you don't want to hear. Most men are useless here. They either run from the heaviness or try to take advantage of it. The rare man who can simply stay grounded, patient, unshaken becomes someone she never forgets because he showed up as the exact thing she needed when she had nothing left to give in return. So stop chasing the version of yourself you think will impress her right now. Build the version that becomes more valuable with every year that passes. Grounded, clear, unshaken. The exciting men peak early and fade. The steady man is the one she needs at every age that counts. Be him before she's looking, and you will already be standing in the window when it opens. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, and you can also check out the Magnetic Mindset course. I am dating ASAP, class dismissed.